Beautiful Monday morning. My camera, I don't know what's wrong. I just want to take a minute and show you. You remember back in February, this is before I broke my ankle, we was in this job. This is the landing. Look how much it's grown up already. I mean, look at that. Crazy, ain't it? One summer, there was a main skid road right there. It's all water barred and everything. Look at that. It's all grown. I mean, this stuff is knee high to me. Let's walk back through the woods. Maybe we'll see a deer. But I mean, this is 100,000 feet came out over this road. Actually, a little more than that, but this was my main skid road. And there was another skid road right there. Went up into that little top patch. You see, filled all the ruts in, so there's no ruts. And I think I strawed this a little bit. No, not straw. I threw some hay on it. Just this first like 200 feet of this, because it was pretty gooey and churned up. Wanted to give it something to grow back quick. And it was in the contract that we would do that. It's all been cut. We cut all that up there. You look out through there, you could see it, man. Look how fast it came back. That's amazing. Just plumb amazing. I'd like to walk out and see how that, cut a bunch of that pine down. This was logs I pushed across. Landowner wanted to cross there. Try to slow the people down four-wheeling. But I don't know if that's such a thing you can do about that. My experience is, if you have people doing it on your properties, just try to talk to them and say, hey, you know, don't mind you're here. Just don't tear things up. Don't leave no garbage. That seems to work pretty good. I didn't straw none of that. I didn't seed any of this. Look how high that is. A little bald spot right here. That's incredible. Alright, incredible. Come out here a little bit. A little ways. I did see right here there was kind of a ravine. We wanted to put some mulch on just to keep it so it grew quick, so it didn't we didn't want it to erode, so we threw some on there. Look, there's none of those were here. I mean, this was leveled. There's the evidence of me. I mean, none of it, look at it, that's all locust. There's one little shoe mat coming up, but that's locust over there, which is good because it's a nitrogen producing tree. And you can see this was all, I mulched this path here. There's where all them big pine come from. Over there. You got a couple mash trees, you can see the oak trees and stuff out there. Blah. Gesundheit. Oh, you gotta forgive me, I got a can of starting fluid in one hand. The property line goes out that way. Well, out that way. And this was the main skid road right here. I mean, I ran everything out of here. And you know what? Here's another one. Look, this is where I went down over the hill. I got stuck down here one day because I didn't have the bulldozer. Hear him? There's the deer. Right there, you couldn't see, it was right there. She said she had enough, she ran up and over. Look at that, there's a water bar right there. There's one right here, well, I'm standing on one, right here. There's another one down there. That bottom's all grassed up. Next year it'll be jaggers, and the year after that it'll be small trees. Actually, small trees will start coming next year. Look, there's little trees growing in the middle of the skid road already. We're lucky here on the East Coast. You don't have to replant the trees. Mother Nature does it all for you. That's why you leave, you got little oak trees and stuff like this. That's your mash tree. You leave what you want to come back. Cherry trees. Some more cherries over there. There's a couple pine that shouldn't be in there, but it happens. Being strip mine property, that's what happens. They tend to come back. It's not the best soil. And there's the maple. Some cherries out there. This was all sumac in there. We cut all that out of there. There's remnants of an old one right there. It broke off. It was all hollow. I figured there were squirrels or something living in there, so I left it stand. Red maple. Again, starting fluid's going to be somewhere it shouldn't be. Oh, fuck. Okay. But that's all. Well, we just did that video a little bit ago of the regen. That was on the other half of this piece, the one I did. This is the one we had to wait till, well, summertime, or until it was dry to do this. And the only reason it's so late now is because the skidder broke and all that other bullshit. So, whatever. It's a little soupy, but it's not too bad. We're still able to get the trucks out. That's all that's left with the wood. We're going to throw that on a truck, and it's either going to go to somebody for firewood, or I'll take it off at the next landing. We are on the move. The skidder, I made a path down and around through the nasty stuff that we couldn't skid through. I just have like a little path I'm going to knock out when I'm done with the dozer. And it's up there so I can load it out. But what we're going to do is, fuel tank and buck saw are gone. Truck's going to come back and get these. And then we have another truck coming bobtail, and we're going to hook up to this and take this over to a, since we're going far and only got one trailer, we're taking this over to where we drop the trailer, take it over. I'll take the buck saw and the fuel tank off and bring the drop deck back over. While we're doing that, I'm going to push this in. I have to completely enclose this, make this, you can see the slope of the land. And if you look down there, there's like a berm. You see that little berm? I got to push that berm up along the road again, make it like I wasn't even here. You know, excavation wise, obviously be able to tell something's here, but and it'll grow back like that other one. So, but she's all finished. We didn't cut this real hard, it was just a thinning. I think there's like 7 acres, had like 150, 160 trees in it, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we on the move. So hopefully next one we're going to is nice timber and nothing breaks, and we can make lots of money and good videos and live large. All right, everybody. Oh, I'll take a video too once I get it all pushed back. Here's the landing afterwards. You see, we put everything back to the slope of the land. Birds love it. Put a little berm back on the edge of the road there. I get some buckets I'll pick up here. There it is, and I pulled that log across just to kind of block the road a little bit off. That's her. Like I was never there.